Kendall here from Reddit Whiskey, and this was the second of my two war attacks. Obviously, this one went much more successful. I was able to get the 3 stars, so I'll go over the strategy. This was a needle holo. Holo is hogs and balloons. Needle meaning I used 10 or less balloons, so a more hog-heavy attack. So, kind of starting out, first question asked was where's the potential double giant bombs? There was a possibility here. There was a possibility here. And then I guess you can go ahead and say, yeah, sure, there could have been some here, or here, or here, or here. They could have had them in the core, or they could have had them up here. But, none of the areas in blue were good likelihood of possibility simply because there's no place where my hogs would have stayed on top of them and detonated both of them at the same time. So they'd have been really weak places, and I was going to take out a lot of those defenses anyway using my balloons. So the red areas were the most likely places for double giant bombs. So, my plan was to drop my balloons, and I'm still trying to get the timing down right with the new archer fire speed. I think these level 11 archer towers just take 2. I tried it with 1, it didn't work. I ended up needing 2, so I probably just should have sent 2 in to start. 1 here because there's really no travel time. I can put it right on top of it. 1 here, and then 1 here, and 1 here. And with the ultimate plan, the cannon ones would drop last. With these balloons, we're going to move south down to these mortar and wizard tower, which would get a partial pull. And then what I was going to do is once I started seeing clan castle troops coming out, I was going to send 1 hog down so it went this direction to get the rest of the pull. And I did purposely drop it on this right hand side because I wanted it as far away from the archer queen as possible just to make sure I got the full pull. Once I got the pull, I was going to drag it up to the top up here. I wanted to make sure I dropped my kill squad to the left of this builder hut because eventually I wanted my kill squad to path down here to the left. And then what I was going to do was I was going to send in wall breakers and then my golem and barbarian king into this compartment, so eventually they would aggro the archer queen so that I could send my hogs in from the south down here. So I'll kind of start the replay and go through it from there. You can see I drop initially 1 of my balloons. I do 1. They don't quite get it there. I might have been able to get that drop a little better and got away with it. I just think with the new fire speed, it just takes 2 balloons. So you might as well just send 2 in if there's any sort of travel speed at all on a level 11 archer tower. But up here at the top, you can see it's real simple. It just took 1, and they don't have to go very far, so I'm able to get 1 for the pull. 2 cannons immediately come from there. You can see the cannons, they start pathing down to the south, and I'm watching to see as soon as troops start popping out from here, I drop this hog to make sure I get a full clan castle pull. And then you'll see up here at the top, I drop this, I make sure it's to the left of this builder's hut because I eventually want everything to pack to the left. And something I'll say, so the barbarian went down, I immediately followed it with 2 witches. I staggered the witches a little bit. I had no threats up here. There's nothing that can shoot at these, so these are safe troops. Once the 2 witches went down, I immediately dropped my archer queen, followed by 2 wizards, and I dropped those all right on top of each other. And then what you're going to see is once these things get a little closer and they killed that first barbarian and they're starting to attack these skellies, I drop another barbarian here on the right, and that's to kind of aggro these wizards so they're not focusing on my troops up here but instead over on this side, so I get plenty of skellies down there so I make sure they die. So you'll see there's that other barbarian. Now they have to turn and they have to focus over to here, so they waste some more time, and this just gives me plenty of time. So now these are almost dead. I drop my wall breakers to get into here, followed by my golem and then barbarian king. I don't have to worry about setting up a funnel because I killed this archer tower with balloons, and there's really nothing on here for trash, so my barbarian king is going to come straight into here. You can see all I'm waiting for right now, I want to see this archer queen with the 2 exclamation marks. Once she has that, I can do my hog drop. I do a 4-finger drop with my goal, and it's important kind of where I put that first heal, and I missed a little bit. This heal down here and this heal here could have been a little farther north. You can see there's a lot of wasted range on this heel. I could have had that a little farther north. I wasn't too worried about these hogs down here because it's just that single cannon. With my ultimate goal, I want to make sure I get a heel right in the very center because of those Teslas. And then there's also going to be some overlap because of these high DPS. And then I'm going to have one heel left. I know my kill squad's kind of taking out everything on this side, so my final heel is going to be used on this right-hand side. So, hogs are doing their job. Once they start moving to the center, I drop that last heel. This is kind of doing its thing here. Golem's tanking for everything, so nothing's getting hurt over here. And then you can see most of these hogs go up here. I drop another heel that hits every single one of those defenses. Once these hogs get this down, they're going to come back over here to help out. Once this cannon goes down, they're going to clean up those skellies, and then they're going to go ahead and take out the Barbarian King. I guess a couple of them wanted to kill that storage first. But, I've got 10 hogs up, let's call it. I've got all of my kill squad, both of my heroes. I haven't used a single hero ability. This was just a poor base design that was pretty easy to take advantage of. So, that was my second attack. I used the abilities just to get them out of the way, but that was kind of the plan. This was a pretty easy one, but this was a needle holo. Hope you guys found this helpful, and I will talk to y'all later.